Srimad. His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Kodi Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Nama Chandra Shila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Paramsakaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Jamana Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Tasi Devi Ki Jai. Samadeta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Guru Premananda. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Namo Krishna Padaya, Krishna Prestaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaudavani Pracharine, Nivishesha Shunyavadi Pascharcha Desha Tarite. Please hand me the Bagavatam.
25, 26.
Yeah, 25, 26 on the word. Yes. So today we are reading from Srimad Bagavatam, Canto number 1, chapter number 15. The Pandavas retire timely. Texts 25 and 26. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Jalakasam, Jale, Yadvat, Mahanta, Adanti, Aniyasa, Durbalam, Balina, Rajan, Mahanta, Balina, Mitta, Evam, Balishtai, Yadubi, Mahadhi, Itaran, Vibhu, Yadu, Yadubi, Anyonyam, Bhuparan, Sanjahara, Jalaka Sanjale Yadvam, Mahanto Danyaniyasa, Durbalan Balino Rajan, Mahanto Balino Mita, Evam Balishtar Yadubhir, Mahadviritaran Vibhu, Yadubir Anyonyam, Bhuparan Svanjahara, Jalokasam Jale Yadvan, Mahanto Danyaniyasa, Durbalan Balino Rajan, Mahanto Balino Mita, Evam Balishtar Yadubir, Mahadviritaran Vibhu, Yadubir Anyonyam, Bhuparan Sanjahara, as it is, Mahanta, the larger one, Adanti, swallows, Aniyasa, smaller ones, Durbalan, the weak, Balina, the stronger, Rajan, O king, Mahanta, the strongest, Balina, less strong, Mita, in a duel, Evam, thus, Balishtai, by the strongest, Yadubi, by the descendants of Yadu, Mahadhi, one who has greater strength, Itaran, the common ones, Vibhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yadu, all the Yadus, Yadubi, by the Yadus, Anyonyam, among one another, Bhuparan, the burden of the world, Sanjahara, has unloaded, in the past. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. O king, as in the ocean the bigger and stronger aquatics swallow up the smaller and weaker ones, so also the Supreme Personality of Godhead, to lighten the burden of the earth, has engaged the stronger yadu to kill the weaker, and the bigger yadu to kill the smaller. In the material world, the struggle for existence and survival of the fittest are laws, because in the material world there is disparity between conditioned souls due to everyone's desire to lord it over the material resources. This very mentality of lording it over the material nature is the root cause of conditioned life. And to give facility to such imitation lords, the illusory energy of the Lord has created a disparity between conditioned living beings by creating the stronger and the weaker in every species of life. The mentality of lording it over the material nature of the creation has naturally created a disparity, and therefore the law of struggle for existence. In the spiritual world there is no such disparity, nor is there such a struggle for existence. In the spiritual world there is no struggle for existence because everyone exists there eternally. There is no disparity because everyone wants to render service to the Supreme Lord, and no one wants to imitate the Lord in becoming the beneficiary. The Lord, being creator of everything, including the living beings, factually is the proprietor and enjoyer of everything that be. But in the material world, with the spell of Maya or illusion, this eternal relation with the Supreme Personality of Godhead is forgotten. And so the living being is conditioned under the law of struggle for existence and survival of the fittest.
Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vidamshta Namahom Vishnu Padayam Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Sadhamniti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Visharine.
So this material world is a pretty hellish place, really. You got the stronger, you got the weaker, and there's always this competition going on to see who's stronger. The strong exploit the weak. Therefore, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says that this material world is a society of the cheaters and the cheated. The strong do the cheating, and the weak get cheated. That's the bottom line of this material world. If you're weak, you get cheated, and if you're strong, you're a cheater. What kind of existence is that? That's hellish. It's a nightmare. Everybody's being exploited or exploiting. Or what sometimes happens is those who are The strongest, if you're those who are stronger than you exploit you, and then you turn around and exploit those who are weaker than you. That's what happens. Where it depends on where you are on the totem pole. If you're on the top, you exploit everyone. If you're down one notch, you exploit over the top notch, and you exploit those under you. This is how it goes on in the material world. It's a very nasty, unpleasant situation. Just like the aquatics in the ocean. The big fish, the timingalas, they swallow whales. And the whales, they swallow a certain level of, everyone swallows smaller. The smaller you are, the smaller things you swallow. Everybody swallows something. So either you swallow or you get swallowed. But in the spiritual world it's quite different there, because there's no, everyone's surrendered to Krishna. Everyone is conquered by love of Krishna. Therefore there's perfect peace and harmony there. Just like you take a pond, I throw my rock in the pond, the ripples come out from my rock, and then you throw your rock in the pond, also the ripples come out from your rock, and what do those ripples do? They clash with each other. That's the result. My rock, your rock, putting out a circle of ripples, the round ripples will clash with each other. But if we all throw our rocks into the same place, there's no conflict. The ripples simply enhance each other. It becomes bigger and bigger ripples. That's it. But there's no conflict. So that is the Krishna consciousness movement, you see. Instead of me competing with you, trying to exploit you, or you trying to exploit me, which is what everyone does in the material world. Even friends, so-called friends, actually the powerful type people, well, they take those as their friends, those people they can easily exploit. Those who agree to be exploited by them, they're my friend. You see? Even among friends, what is big family life also. The same exploitation is going on even in family life. But in the platform of Krishna consciousness, there is no exploitation. We all simply agree to be surrendered fully to Krishna. Therefore, there's perfect peace and harmony in Krishna consciousness. And if you say, well, I'm not experiencing peace and harmony, it means you're not fully Krishna conscious. If you're fully Krishna conscious, then you can see how Krishna is acting perfectly in every single circumstance I find myself in to bring me closer and closer to Him in every situation. When you fully surrender your heart to Krishna, there's no more anxiety, because now you're fully protected by Krishna. The wonderful, sweet, loving mercy of Krishna is flowing upon you every minute, like torrents of rain in the monsoon season. So, it's not that you can have peace and happiness in this world by strengthening yourself and your ability to exploit others. And whether you're the exploiter or the exploited, it's a miserable condition to be in. Miserable. But when you fully harmonize yourself with Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord of everything, when you put yourself completely under Krishna's direction, there's no more difficulty. Because nobody can exploit Krishna. Everybody is defeated by Krishna. Either they volunteer to be defeated by Krishna as surrendered devotees, or they involuntarily are defeated by Krishna at the time of death. Krishna says, Mrityu sarva haraschaham. I am all devouring death. So everybody has to bow down to Krishna. The smart thing to do is bow down voluntarily. Because then you get exalted position in His kingdom. But those who only agree to bow down by force, they stay in Maryaloka to bow down again and again and again and again in 8,400,000 varieties of species. 800 8,400,000 different types of bowing down. You can bow down as an elephant, bow down as a human, bow down as a demigod, bow down as a worm. Everyone is bowing down to God. So how do you want to bow down to God? That's your choice. You want to bow down voluntarily out of love as a liberated soul in His eternal kingdom? Or do you want to defy Him, trying to be an imitation Lord here in karma chakra? That's your choice. Your choice. The intelligent person thinks, well, if I have to bow down, why not do it in such a way that I get the greatest benefit? This is intelligence, you see. Devotee means he has some brain, he has some intelligence. If I have to bow down to God anyway, why not do it in such a way that I get great benefit? Understand? Just like the citizen in the state, he can voluntarily pay his taxes and be a citizen in good standing, enjoy all the privileges of a citizen in good standing. Or he can try to cheat the government and not pay his taxes, and they finally catch him, and then they put him in jail, and they fine him, so he has to end up paying anyway. So why not pay voluntarily as a law-abiding citizen, instead of being a crook and getting caught and having to pay anyway? You see what I'm saying? So don't be a crook. Krishna consciousness means don't be a crook. It's stupid to be a crook, because you will get caught by Krishna. The laws of karma don't escape. Don't let anyone escape. Everybody has to be under the law of karma. Only person who is free is the person who fully surrenders to Krishna. That person is no longer under the influence of karma. Otherwise, you can't get away with anything. You may think you're getting away with it, but you won't. The higher authorities in the universe are seeing everything that you're doing. They hear every word you're speaking. They even know every thought that goes through your brain. You can't hide from anyone. You can't hide. So, since we are naked before the laws of karma, we cannot hide anything. Therefore, why not transcend the laws of karma by surrendering to Krishna? Sarva dharman paribhyaja mam ekam sharanam braja aham tvam sarva bhavibhyo mokshayashami ma shuchaha. Why not voluntarily surrender to Krishna? Get out of karma chakra, the wheel of action and reaction. Why not come to the transcendental platform? This is intelligent. So kindly use your God-given brain. You have a special intelligence which only is available in the human form. It's not available to animals, to plants, to birds, to fish, and to the plants. It's not available. Take advantage of this special intelligence you have now as a human being by very seriously, devotedly, soberly, intelligently, blissfully giving yourself unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead as His eternal servant. See, this is the message we get from Prabhupada and the previous acharyas. We are meant to be fully surrendered servants of Guru and Krishna. That's how we should come to that position. That position of full surrender to Guru and Krishna liberates us immediately. You know that verse in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, 1-2-187? Anyone know that verse? 1-2-187. Iha yasha hirer dashe karmana manasagira nikala satyavastasu jivan mukta saruchite. Any person who fully absorbs himself, body, mind, and words, in the service of Krishna is a liberated soul, even though he's still here in the material world undergoing so many conditions of material existence. He's actually a liberated soul. So you don't have to go back to Godhead to become liberated. You can become liberated right now on June 3rd, 2015 here in Phoenix, Mauritius. or wherever you are listening to this class, you can be a liberated soul right now. You don't have to wait to leave your body to become liberated. You can be liberated right now. Simply you have to connect every thought, every word, and every deed with Krishna. Yat karoshi yadishnasi yajdahosi dadasi yat tapashashi kamteya tat karushva madarpanam. Whatever you eat, whatever you offer, give away, as well as whatever austerities you may perform, whatever you do, O son of Kunti, do that as an offering unto me. So we have to learn how to do that. We have to master the art of dovetailing every thought, every word, and every action with Krishna. In this way, we're liberated. Jivan mukta saruchate, we are said to be liberated if we can dovetail karmana manasa gira, thought, words, and deeds, thoughts, words, and deeds in Krishna's service. So perhaps there's some questions. I don't see any questions. I see blank papers out there. Just blank papers. Does that mean your minds are blank? Don't be a blank-minded person. Your mind should be full of Krishna. This is the actual solution, you see, for all the difficulties we go through. You just have to fill your mind with Krishna. You see, we're trying to be happy in so many ways in this material world by making different material arrangements for ourselves. Going here, going there, trying this, trying that. We're trying to be happy, but I can tell you right now, you can mark it down in your notebook, whatever you have. There's no way you can ever be happy by any material arrangements. There are no material arrangements you can make to be happy. Absolutely impossible. Because you're not matter. You are not material. You are a spiritual being, qualitatively one with God. Therefore, the only thing that can actually satisfy you is to come back and reconnect yourself with Krishna. The way to do that is to fill your mind with Krishna. Fill your mouth with Krishna Katha. Engage your body always in Krishna's service. Can you kindly elaborate on the power of devotional service? Yes. Krishna is all-powerful. He is called Ajita. He is unconquerable. But there is one thing which is even more powerful than Krishna, and that is devotional service. Why? Because by engaging in devotional service, the Ajita, or unconquerable Krishna, becomes Jita, or conquered by your love. Therefore, devotional service is even more powerful than God Himself. So just see what powerful thing you have been given by the spiritual master. You've been given devotional service. It's more powerful than a hydrogen bomb. It's more powerful than Brahmastra. Devotional service is the most powerful thing. It's more powerful than all the armies, the navies, and the air forces of all the countries in the world. Devotional service is more powerful than even the great demigods in the heavenly planets who are controlling all the aspects of material nature. So take this devotional service very seriously. Master the art of devotional service. That is the intelligent utilization of your human form of life. Question from Gabriele. How to see materialistic thought through Krishna vision? If I think it's something material, thinking of some material thought, then you have to remember that actually this is also Krishna's arrangement for those who want to forget Him. Krishna says that Sarvashchaham hridisandavishtam mataksmatir jnanam apohanam cha. For those who want to remember me, I give them remembrance. Those who want to forget me, I give them forgetfulness. So if you have a material thought, that means you're forgetting Krishna. that material thought was given to you because you wanted to forget Krishna. Krishna said, okay, you want to forget me, here's some material thought you can absorb yourself in. So your material thoughts are also arranged for you by Krishna to help you forget it, because that's what you wanted. So we have to stop wanting to forget Krishna and always want to remember Krishna, and then no, we won't have any more material thought. Let's see here. This is from Shama Priya Devi Dasi in Delhi. When Sri Krishna is the ultimate authority, why he had to say, in my opinion? So when you say your opinion, or I say my opinion, it's relative. Our opinions don't carry much weight. Well, who cares what your opinion is? Because you're not the absolute. Your opinion carries no weight. However, consider the opinion of the Supreme Court. When they make their opinion, it is law. So when Krishna says my opinion is different, when you say my opinion, you understand? Krishna's opinion and your opinion, they're different. Your opinion is relative, his opinion is absolute. The gulf of difference between your opinion, my opinion, and Krishna's opinion. Simply by respiration, one is committing mass murder, killing so many microbial germs. Krishna creates this world in such a way that we are forced to do karma and suffer. In other words, by his external potency, he forces us to love him and go back to Godhead. Now, if you want to stay here and dream you're happy, you can do that. Many people. Take a survey of all the people walking the street today and ask them how you're doing, and most of them will say, fine. They think they're happy. Please comment. Oh, okay. At the end of the Mahabharata, it is said that Yudhishthira had to experience hell, and Duryodhana went to heaven. Still, it is also said that all those who saw Krishna and the relatives went back to Godhead. They did. They all went back to Godhead. Those who were killed in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, they all got achieved their spiritual success. When Krishna was in the material world, people such as Duryodhana could not realize that he was supreme. Can you please comment on this pastime of Krishna? Well, it's a very simple thing. If you're proud, you can't see God. Maybe you're God. Now, how we pronounce the part of the mantra, I mean Ram, Ram or Rama. Somebody say Ram, some say Ram. Well, I'll tell you a little secret here. It's not, if you really look at it very carefully, you cannot say M without a vowel. You can't, every consonant requires a vowel. You say Ram, you hear the ma? Ram, do you hear the ma at the end? Ram. So you hear the Ram, the Ma. You can either say it, subtly, Ram, or you can say Ram. But either way, the Ma is there. You can't say Ram without the You can't pronounce a consonant without a vowel. Not possible. So whether you say Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, or Hari Rama, you're still saying the after the M. Either making it, you're either saying it subtly, you're saying it not subtly. Either way, you're saying it. As far as Prabhupada, I've heard Prabhupada do it both ways on the tapes. Well, we used to be called tapes, not the MP3. Yeah, we have heard Prabhupada do both things. Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari. So either way, it's fine. You can do either one, you're okay. How come that we become speechless when we get spiritual master, we can't speak. Well, you just spoke here. Right? I don't think you're very speechless. Speaking and writing writing is another form of speaking. So if you're writing, you're not speechless. This kind of spiritual masters are already liberated souls. Please come in. Let's hope they are. They're supposed to be. Some of them turned out not to. We hope they are. The GBC doesn't certify these are now liberated souls. Because some of them actually weren't. So you have to be careful to find out that person who's actually fully absorbed body, mind, and words 24 hours a day in Krishna consciousness. You have to do your own investigation by studying that person. We can't certify somebody's a liberated soul. They have to manifest it by their thoughts, words, and deeds. Is the intelligence of a human being more advanced than the demigods? Well, it depends. A pure devotee human being is more advanced than the demigod. It depends. Generally, the demigods are more intelligent. They're super intelligent. But if you become a pure devotee, you become more intelligent than the demigod. It's stated the spiritual master is the sum total of all the demigods. Practically, we see that in general, devotees in Mauritius attend Bagavatam class only when their own spiritual master gives the class. Well, let's see here. I see about half of you are not my disciples, and I think that's great. I thank you all who are not my disciples. That means you're really dedicated to Prabhupada movement. You're not sectarian. Only my guru. We don't. Sectarianism will spoil this kind. Those of you who are not my disciples, I especially want to thank you for being here today because you are showing the right mood. And I hope my disciples show the same mood when I'm not, that these others are showing. I hope my disciples show the same mood. Maybe you can please comment on this phenomenon and explain the importance of hearing Bagavatam classes as opposed to listening classes on the internet. Actually, listening class on the internet is also good. We have many people tuned in today. They couldn't show up for class because, there's one is coming in from Lithuania, the other is coming in from Estonia, one's coming in from China.
There is question.
Where else?
There is question from Tallinn.
A question coming in from Tallinn, Estonia. Okay. So, all right. Annapurna Devi Dasi, my disciple in Tallinn. What means purification? Why devotees need to purify themselves for many years when Krishna can purify the heart in 1 second, like he did with Jagai and Madai? The fact is that you can become a pure devotee within a second. And we also see this in the case of Maharaj Kadmanga. The demons were being harassed, the demigods were being harassed by the demons in the heavenly planets. And they were not able to repel the attack. They were being defeated by the demons. So there was a very powerful earthly king. He was a saintly king. Rajarshi, Maharaj Kadmanga. So the demigods requested him to come to the heavenly planets to fight the demons. He went and fought for many, many long years, and he actually defeated the demons. And the demigods were so pleased with him and said, "What boon would you like?" So he said, "Well, just tell me when I'm going to die. That's all that really matters. Nothing else really matters." So they said, "Oh, your death is just now coming." He said, "Thank you very much." He took shelter of Krishna and went back to Godhead immediately. So Maharaj Kadmanga became a pure devotee within a second. So it doesn't have to be a long drawn out process. You can become a pure devotee within a second. But if you're too much bewildered by all your material attachments, it may take you some time. It may take you some time. That's up to the individual. Krishna doesn't force you to surrender. How fast you surrender is up to you. Whether you surrender immediately, you do it in one lifetime, you do it in a million lifetimes, it's up to you. It's up to you. Krishna does not interfere with the free will of a living being. He lets you decide when you want to surrender to him, how fast you want to surrender to him. Those who are intelligent, they surrender immediately. Those of us who are somewhat stupid, we can do it gradually over many, many long years. There's two ways to pull off a Band-Aid. You can pull it off like that, in one pull, or you can go one hair at a time. So how do you pull off your Band-Aids? One hair at a time, or finished in one pull? The Band-Aid of our Manartas. We're so attached to our beloved Manartas, you know, all of my lusty thoughts. I don't want to give up completely. I mean, I kind of enjoy my lusty thoughts, you may think, you know. I kind of enjoy little lusty thoughts every now and then. I'll keep a few of them around. Some lusty thoughts, some angry thoughts, some greedy thoughts, some envious thoughts. Yeah, they're not so bad. I can enjoy them a little bit and gradually give them up, right? That's like filling up the Band-Aid one hair at a time. That's the reality. Most of us are just mistaking it. Those thoughts are kind of fun. Let me keep them around for a while. My lusty thoughts, my angry thoughts, my greedy thoughts, my envious thoughts, my crazy thoughts. It's kind of fun to be a little crazy every now and then. I think I'll keep it. Just slowly give it up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Just see how stupid we are, really. We're stupid. Stupid people. We can surrender immediately and realize Krishna immediately and see Krishna. Do you realize when you become completely pure devotee, Krishna reveals himself to you? You actually enter into the spiritual world. Even while you're within your present body, you can see that spiritual sky. You can see Goloka Vrindavan. You can associate with Krishna, even in the present body. So why are we holding on to these stupid attachments? It's crazy. Got to kick ourselves in the head every now and then, remind ourselves how stupid we are. You know? We're holding on to all these attachments. What good do these attachments do us? Any other questions from the internet? Let's see. Maybe any other questions? Is that all the internet questions?
Yes.
All of them? Okay. Well, it looks like the question well has run dry. Looks like everybody's ready then to move on to their day's activities. So kindly now approach your day with great enthusiasm to remember Krishna at every minute, to offer every thought, every word, and every deed in the service of Krishna, whatever you're doing all day long. And then we're having a evening program tonight. You're all invited to come. And we'll look forward to seeing you tonight and tomorrow morning again at Bagavatam. Thank you all very much for coming. We love you all very much. We appreciate your sincerity. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Premanandi.
His grace, Srimad Sankarshan Das Adhikari Maharaj ki
Jai.